Indiana Fever, snatch game 2. That's right, Indiana Fever, WNBA playoff. They snatched game 2 from the Atlanta Dream up in the field house, 77-60. It was a barn burner. The Indiana Fever got this one done, and they were counted out. They're not out. You're not out until you actually are out, and the Indiana Fever are not out. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Winning basketball games, and you look at it, the Indiana Fever got done what needed to be done. Let's go to the podium. Let's hear what happens with Stephanie White.
Steph holding them to 60 points today. What did you see that was so effective from you guys defensively and really turned this game?
I mean, our aggressiveness, our attention to detail, our ability to contest without fouling, to be disciplined, in that area, I thought was huge. We played good enough defense down there, and our offense just couldn't get going, and we were able to get it going on both sides tonight. I continue to just be so proud of this group and their resilience, their toughness, and their ability to respond.
Steph, for game 3, how much does a win like this give you guys confidence that you can close out the series in a tough situation on the road?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is a group that's confidence has really never wavered. We've been in every kind of situation you can imagine, and we've been able to find ways to put ourselves in position to win, and this will be no different. Obviously, it's going to be on the opponent's home floor, but, it doesn't matter. I think for us, our if we maintain our attention to detail, if we continue the defensive effort that we had tonight, and we shoot with confidence, we give ourselves a chance. And this group is continued to show their heart, their character, night in and night out.
Indiana Fever picked it back up right where they left off. They balled out 77-60, and they made it a game when it didn't have to be a game. And what do I mean? They made it a game when it doesn't have to be a game. Indiana Fever jumped in there like a cold bath or cold water, and they poured it on the Atlanta Dream. 77-60 opened up in the first quarter, 20-14, 15-15 in the second. Got in there 24-13, 15 in the third, and wrapped up a slow fourth, 18-16. Who performed well? Natasha Howard. The legs were burning, 28 minutes, 5 of 8, 2 of 2, got 5 rebounds, 2 assists, plus 13. Aliyah Boston, most improved player of the WNBA, and also all WNBA second team, got it done as well. That's with SB Nation, plus 14, right? But battled and kept on battling, never quit, right? You never quit with the Indiana Fever, and that's what the game is all about. Now, you'll go down Mitchell's Mitchell. Got in there 6 of 13, 4 of 8, 3 for 3, right? No doubt about it, and won the ball game. Plus 19 coming for Luxie Hull. The Indiana Fever did some things nobody expected him to do. Money Mike calls it like I see it. And the Indiana Fever, as long as you got Kelsey Mitchell, who's the MVP of the WNBA, and that's hands down. Mitchell played a game tonight that you like to see it, get you 4 assists, 2 steals, get you a block as well, and that's being on the defensive end. Now what's going on? Indiana Fever, Kelsey Mitchell's going to take the podium. Tell us what she thinks.
For Kelsey, you were saying in Atlanta that, this team needed to have that fight in them to punch first to be able to even this series. How did you see this group do that tonight and really, set that tone pretty
well? It was a really big opportunity for us. It was a big moment on the positive side for us because we have seen our team have lapses from game to game, and it was really, I don't know, I felt good about the fact that we responded when we were supposed to from game to game, and it didn't take a couple games, even though we don't get a couple games. We came right off the back and, took care of business as far as, like, where we lacked off from the first game to the second game. So that was a really big positive for us, and small victories is big for us.
And then you got Boston, right? Boston is somebody who everybody thinks up and down, who's a better player, Angel Reese. Boston is a tremendous basketball player, folks. Gets it done night in and night out, takes a tough assignment. And here's where it really changed, and Boston's going to let us know how she feels. Played a great game. Take a listen.
What stood out to you about able to get going? It looked like there were some turnovers elsewhere, and so you kind of put it into your own hands and had that nice run before some foul calls.
Yeah, I think for me, just continue to be assertive, just reading the defense, trying to get good possessions going. If I just get the ball, feel it out, see where the ball needs to go next, whether that's shoot it or pass it, I mean, I'm just kind of just taking what the defense is giving me.
into the third quarter. Just speak to the importance of that, and that kind of feel like sort of like the backbreaker for Atlanta, so to speak, when you.
Yeah, that was great for us. That seriously was scoring the ball and then getting that tip and then Lexi hitting that three. I mean, the energy, everyone felt it. The crowd was going crazy, and we just used that momentum into the fourth.
Now the Indiana Fever got a strike back, right? It's 1-1, even. Stephanie White has an opportunity to cement a legacy. Can she build out of this thing in a one-game set? Now, I heard Becky Hammond over at Las Vegas complaining, but Becky's complaining because she know you're going to feel the fire too. Indiana Fever got one-game set left, right? Who's going to win it? Toss it up in the air. I'll tell you this. 3,500 fans up there. I bet you 1,700 of them be Indiana Fever fans. The Fever fans are going to go up there to Atlanta. Atlanta's going to have to protect their base. They complained about Asia Wilson coming in and the fans feeling that way. How do you think the fans going to feel about the Indiana Fever? 3,500-seat arena versus 17,000 you could fit up there in the field house. Well, that's a big difference from a home and a road, and that's where the mom-and-pop shops, small market teams, they're going to either have to get a capital investment or they're going to have to actually improve tremendously. But this one here came down to it. The Indiana Fever won this ball game, and let me tell you how they won it. They won it fair and square, and this is what happened, what was different. The Indiana Fever bench took a special pride in this game. They went on prior to the game. They told the Fieldhouse fans, let's go, let's rock, let's get it in. Brianna I told you she'd get going. She can do some great things for you. I like Turner. Turner got 6 rebounds, went in there and got an assist, 2 steals, and then came out a +10, right? You got Timpson got in there, gave you 9 minutes. Okay, got 3 rebounds in 9 minutes. This is -3. Petty showed up, 23 minutes +16. That's big ball and shot calling. Ariel Powers stuck it out on the defensive end, grinded out 7 rebounds. So the bench got points tonight. And the bench was able to get in there and battle the way they needed to do it. So the Indiana Fever are moving in the right direction. You got game 3. Coach Carl's got to come out of the cookie jar. Got to find a way to win. But defense wins championships. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. All things are possible to those who will believe. Coach Caitlin had a little fun. She's out there too. Caitlin is healing by the minute, folks. She is healing by the minute. Let's see what happens. Indiana Fever win this next game. This is going to be a good one, right? Because it's a one-game set. Okay, it's a tiebreaker. Anyone can get hot. Whoever gets hot that night wins the game. Will it be the Indiana Fever? Will it be the Atlanta Dream? We'll build this thing up. But the bottom line is Money Mike's here to tell you the Indiana Fever won the game. Mitchell is the WNBA MVP. Ride or die. Get on the backs of Kelsey Mitchell. Get on the backs there of Aliyah Boston. Get on the backs there of everyone. And then I got one final, and I'm going to close for the Indiana Fever fans. Stephanie White and Odyssey Sims going to need to have breakfast. And Odyssey Sims, man, is missing a step. I'm not going to try to crash on the victory parade, but Odyssey Sims, a couple times you're wide open, you're throwing turnovers, and you don't even know the existence of where you are in the game. Odyssey Sims shot 1 for 10. I've seen that movie too much. Either you're going to step or let's get it in a different direction. But Stephanie White and Odyssey Sims need to have a conversation about game 3. Can't have you go 1 for 10 again, Odyssey Sims. That's just not possible. We got to have you come up there and we got to have you play basketball. And I'm telling you, you're getting 27 minutes going 1 for 10 and coming out of +7, +1. Okay, when you win 77-60, we got to fix that. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. All things are possible to those who believe. Appreciate you tuning in. Stick it out. Let's see what happens. Caitlin fans, stick it out. You may be going around too. And I'll tell you this, each and every round, don't let the Indiana Fever get to the WNBA Finals. Caitlin Park's going to heal up and heal up quick. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. We thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon.